I'm carrying on with my pocket shawl that I'm making for my new tutorial. Hi there, first person here. So I'm up to working on the hood. Welcome to my live. Hey there, you're first person here, Florence. Yeah, I got my shawl finished. I got the shawl part done. I'm now working on the hood. So that's kind of neat. Then when I finish the hood, I'll be on to the pockets. Yeah, you're the first one here. I actually did make a post about the fact that I will be doing a live today, so hopefully a few people might have got a notification. I'm not sure. I hope you're feeling better today. I'm here a bit earlier for you too. I thought I don't want to go too late for the guys that are on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean. Just move things around a bit so if one of the dogs decides to get up on the couch beside me, there's room. Oh, you got the notification. That's amazing. That's great, Florence. So here's Goldie, as expected, assuming the position. I think she's going to go front and center on the live. Yeah. Lay down, Goldie. Good girl. There. So I don't know how many we'll get today, but I just thought I'm working on it. I'm nearly at the end of my second skein. Cake, actually, not a skein, a cake. Yeah. Yeah, this is, you know, I'm here to look after her, and that's the only reason I'm here, as far as she's concerned. Yeah, so I'm just doing double crochet rows right now for the hood. Started off with a half double crochet row, but then the rest of the hood is just double crochet. So I've got to do 20 rows, I think. Pretty sure it's 20. And so far the colors are going really nicely on the hood. You can kind of see them. They did seem like they were getting all of the blue-gray on one side, but it's worked out okay. It's coming out nicely. Oh, you're eating dinner right now. Yeah, welcome people to my live. I'm working on a hooded pocket shawl tutorial that I'm filming, and while I'm working on the parts of the actual shawl, I'm currently working on the hood. I thought I would do some lives to document the process, or just to have some company while I'm working. So, lay down, Goldie. Good girl. Okay. It's okay. Okay, you can lay down. Nothing's happening. There. So yep, just double crochet and letting this cake colors come. We're onto this really soft green right now. And it's getting lighter. That's part of the fun of working with a cake, is you get the glorious colors changing before your eyes as you work, right? Anybody else on here that's here is a crochet person or wants to say hi? It's lovely to have you in the comments. Share where you're from or what you're working on. And Goldie's looking out the window, hoping something's going to come along that she can bark at, because that's what she likes to do, is bark. Yes. Dachshunds have to be adorable because they're so naughty. So this is pretty easy. It's all just double crochet. And the pattern is on my blog already. It's just the tutorial that I haven't done. So oh, look at this. We're right at the end. Okay, I have to get the new cake. What I did was I wanted to be just working on my hood when I came on the live, and I was close to being finished it. So I thought I'd start one of my pockets just because I have to make two, right? And I can film the other pocket. So I've started the first pocket just so that I would be able to save working on my hood for my live, because I've got quite a few rows to do on the hood. So I'm going to add in, tie a knot and add in the next one. Hi there, Lemon Deflautant. Have you been with me before? The name seems kind of familiar, but I'm not sure. Have you been chatted on my lives before? Nice to meet you. Welcome. Yeah, so I'm working on a hooded pocket shawl. If you're just new to what I'm doing, because someone requested a tutorial for a pocket shawl, my Harmony hooded pocket shawl, which is a very pretty pattern. The first one I made with Red Heart Roll With It tweed, but I couldn't find that in multiple cakes. So I got the Red Heart Roll With It melange, which is, I don't know what the difference is, but anyway, it came in this color, and it's called Theater. So this is what it looks like. It's got all these pretty colors in it. Hi there, Revenant. You're back. Hi, I have. So I'm working on the pocket now. I finished the actual shawl part with the 6 backlick only rows at the top, and the 6 back loop only rows at the bottom, and then the rows of granny stripe stitch and double crochet rows in between. So that's all done. And now I'm just working on the hood, which I need to do 20 rows of, and I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 done. So I have 6 more rows to do. So that's what I'm doing today, working on my hood, which is with these beautiful colors from my Roll With It melange cake that I got from Red Heart. So I filmed how this starts, and I've left it where I'm meeting people at the end of row 20. I think it's row 20. I have to check the pattern. And I just started my 3rd cake. And the rain has arrived. It's been raining for the last 3 days. Really quite mild, but rainy. You're eating your mango. Lovely, yum yum. Yeah, we got rain. We get a lot of rain. It's actually a temperate rainforest. That's what they call this part of British Columbia, between the ocean and the mountains. So we get a lot of water, vapor in the air, and then as it cools down to go up the mountains, we get the rain. But it cools down as it moves inland, really. Hi there, Madagascar. We've got everyone here. We've got Revenant, and Florence is here, and you're here. I'm working on the hood now. So this is exciting. So today's Monday, right? So I'm reckoning I can finish the hood and maybe the pockets today. And then tomorrow I can start filming how to put it together. So we could have the tutorial up by Wednesday, which should be awesome. But as I say, the pattern is on my blog if you just want to look at the pattern, if you don't need the video tutorial. It's just the Harmony Hooded Pocket Shawl on Carroway Crochet. It's pouring rain right now. You see, Canada is a very, very big country. In Toronto, they've got tons of snow and it's -30. But in Vancouver, on the Vancouver side, I don't even know whether it's not that cold. I've got the patio door open. And it's raining, showering. Not downpour like it has sometimes. It can just really, the sky's just open and it pours, but it's just kind of light rain today. Because Canada is very big, it has very diverse weather. Like in the prairie provinces and that, it's very cold and snowy. Toronto can get cold, but not normally as cold as it is right now. Montreal is famous for loads of snow, like loads of snow. And yeah, the maritime provinces, Nova Scotia and that, they get lots of snow, but they also get storms off the ocean. So I'm very pleased with myself getting as much done as I have got done. And I think doing the lives has really helped me, motivated me to be on here when I've got some friends on here. Minus 27 in Poland. Yeah, I bet. Yes, she did the math. From Texas, you're half the distance to Toronto that people in BC are. I know, it's a really big country. Like literally, we got the bus from Toronto when I came over when I was 23. I'd grown up in Vancouver, but I'd been back to England with my family when I was 17. So when I came over, we only came for 7 months, but when I came over, we got the bus from Toronto and we were on at night and day until we got to Banff. We did get off the bus and stay overnight in Banff, so we went through the Rockies during the daytime, but it took like 5 days. Like, it's a long way. It's a big country. There, go. That's a good girl. You go down. There. That's it. She can relax. Hi there, Chris. Nice to see you back. It's a long way. You think the United States is big, right? And it is. Yeah, Texas has had some really cold weather, though. I've seen lots of people saying they need their sweaters. That's not normal. I mean, my son lives in Penticton in the Okanagan, and it takes us over 4 hours to go visit him. Hi, Maria. Okay, that's okay. You go, Florence. Bye. Thanks for being here, welcoming me to the live. Hi there, Manju. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, 19 centigrade. It's much warmer than here. I think maybe it's 9 or 10. I don't really know. I don't look at the weather very often. I just know that the door is open and it's not getting cold in here, so. I leave the patio door open so the dogs can go in and out to the backyard. It's all fenced. I get this done during our live here. Thank you, Maria. Yeah, I learned by looking at diagrams, so it's probably quite an individual style. But we have had 3 people on here say they hold their yarn the same way as me. So that makes me feel good. Like I just put it between my 2 fingers, right? And then I've had somebody on Facebook or somewhere say that they hold their yarn the same as me. So obviously I'm not the only person that does it. Maybe it's only older people. I don't know. Who didn't learn from YouTube. But my tutorial how to crochet, I just hold it like this and tell people just find the way that works for you, because it's really, there's no rules in crochet. As long as you're able to make it look like crochet, you know. How you actually hold your yarn is irrelevant. Or your hook. Some hold it like me and other people hold it quite differently, so it's all good. Oh, thank you. Oh, does she? Oh, that's interesting. That's funny. I used to watch a lot of her stuff when I was first getting back into crocheting after being away for, 30 or more years. God, I can't even think how many years. But yeah, so I love her so much. She's such a genuine person. And her tutorials were always so easy to follow. I learned how to do the crocodile stitch from her. I made a few bags back in the day. Oh, beautiful, Christine. Yeah. No, she has some great projects. I've watched loads of her. I even watch her now sometimes. I enjoy her lives where she shares the yarn she's got. It's a good way to learn about all the different yarn that there is out there. Yep. Must be getting near 20. It's so much easier than when I was working on the actual shawl itself, where it took like nearly 20 minutes to do a row. This is 66 stitches, so it's goes a lot quicker. I'll just show you the late people that haven't been here, that just got here. This is what the actual shawl looks like. Yeah, so it's got the 6 rows, well, the half double crochet and then 5 back loop only half double crochet. And then it's got the alternating granny stripe stitch and just a totally double crochet stitch. And then that goes on like that until we get to the bottom where we go back into the back loop only half double crochet. So the edges look the same. You can see it here. So the edges are the same and the middle is the same. And I'm really happy with it. Yeah, it turned out. Oh, and then I did an edging. I did all across the bottom. I did like a single crochet trim just to tidy up all the ends. So it looks like I haven't sewn that end yet. Yeah, so that's the actual shawl. And what I'm working on now is on the hood. And then I'm going to be doing the pockets, 2 pockets, because it's a pocket shawl. Hi there from Washington State. Dawn, I'm in just above you in British Columbia, but your name, you're not the Dawn that did a testing for me for the Happy Hippie sweater, are you? I had a Dawn. I thought her name was something like yours, Tennyson at the end. Thank you, Christine. The colors are very beautiful, yes. Thank you, Maria. Yeah, so at least you're in the same time zone. You're kind of lunchtime-ish. I sort of come on, it's hard to know when the best time to come on is because I do have people in England and Belgium and places like that. So I think this is a pretty good time. It's not too early for people on the Pacific. Thank you, Dawn. Yeah, I did have a Dawn, and she did 2 Happy Hippie sweaters. She did the colorful one, and then she did one that was all in like an antique white, and it just looked like lace. It was such a beautiful concept to make the sweater like that. Just by not having all the different colorful stripes, just having it all in the kind of an oatmeal color, it just looks really elegant and classy. So it's really funny how things, the look of a design changes completely according to what colors. Like this one is going to look so different to the first hooded shawl that I made. Thank you, Dawn. Oh, don't worry. Yeah, I'm working on the hood. I did actually start a pocket just because I was waiting to go live and I wanted to be working on my hood when I was going live. So I had started a pocket because I know I need to make 2 pockets. So one of my pockets is going to be where I videotape making it, and the other one is just going to be the second pocket. Nice to see you, Rochelle. Yeah, the sun's coming in. It's just, it's not really sun, it's just natural light coming in. It's a bit overcast. It's been showering early. I think the rain stopped. The dogs are running in and out. I've just left the patio door open and they're going in and out. So it's not cold. If you're in Washington State, are you getting a lot of rain, Dawn? Are you on the coast or inland? I'm right on the coast pretty much. Yep, so the hood's coming along. I think I need to go to 20. Can't remember. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I've probably got another 4 rows to go. But I am dog sitting little Dachshund, and she barks a lot. So if you hear any barking, oh, here we go. I knew she was going to start barking. She thinks somebody's come to the front door. Come on over here. It's okay, Goldie. Nobody's here. Good girl. Come on. Your northeastern part. Yeah, no, we have had no snow whatsoever. So if you're in the northeastern part, okay. My daughter lived in Spokane for a couple of years. That's sort of in that area, right? Are you far from Spokane? She's home now. You had a Chihuahua. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, these 2 are just going to start wrestling and playing right now. They're just whatever that shouldn't happen. 55 Fahrenheit, highs and lows. Yeah, that's probably more or less what we've got here. Yeah, they're now they're going to have a dog fight, like little play. Rough and tumble while I'm doing my live, I tell you. It all happens when I go live. Go live. You guys stop it. It's it's attention seeking, right? The one who had the Chihuahua, Christine. Yeah, it's all attention seeking. It's like when you have a toddler and you're on the phone and they suddenly have to be on your lap. It's exactly that. I'm sitting here talking to somebody else and they're not the center of attention. So they're going to just play up. No, Goldie, it's okay. Stop it. When I'm at home, you get to see my cats, and when I'm here, you get to hear the dogs. Goldie was on my lap earlier, but she's not now. She's just confused as to why I'm talking about her. and not really involving her in the situation. Yes, it is pitter. It is a pitter patter, and you know it's very true. And it's what you miss when you lose your dog. I used to have two dogs that were just darling little Havanese dogs, but I got them when they're quite old from the rescue, so I didn't have them for too long. I had about 6 years, and when they were gone, that's it. Thank you. It's Jazzy. Yeah, I'm making a hooded pocket shawl right now. I'm doing a tutorial because someone requested that I make a tutorial for the hooded pocket shawl. And so far I've finished the shawl and we're now working on the hood. And then I'll be doing the pockets and then putting it all together. But I'm filming the process so that I have a tutorial at the end of it all. But while I'm making it, I'm choosing to go live and get in talk with people because it's a lot of crochet in this project. Hi Debbie, you're in Virginia. I think we got all the snow and ice and it's very cold here. Most nights are either in the teens or zeros. Loving the shawl. Thank you so much. No, I heard about it. I think Tennessee had horrendous weather, like everybody with ice storms and all that kind of stuff. It's not nice. Yeah, I hope that you're coming out of that. Toronto got it too. They got a lot of snow. I think the ice storms are the worst because they break the trees. The ice gets so heavy on the trees. We had a huge ice storm here about 4 years ago now. And literally, I think I couldn't open my car door. It was this thick on my car, on the side of my car. Just didn't go anywhere. I think it was during COVID too. I can't remember when it was actually, but it was memorable. Lots of people's cherry trees lost branches and hi there, Shajwa, and it's Jazzy. What happened? What happened? I missed something. Oh, Christine, you're sitting at freezing in Maryland, so you've got the Toronto weather. Yeah, not very nice. Oh, you lost your Chihuahua last month. I know, it's devastating, right? So sorry. I lost Peaches first, and then Lucky a little bit later. They were close in age. They were related, and I lost Peaches in September, I think, and then Lucky a little bit later. So sorry, Christine. How did I learn this? I learned by looking at diagrams back before there was any video tutorials. And I'm left-handed, so it's really hard to learn from another person, right? Unless you've got a left-handed person. So I just looked at diagrams and figured it out. And now, since I started back into crochet in about 2014, I think is when I picked up a hook again. I'd not done it for years. I've just started, I crochet a lot because I make patterns and I do the market on where I live in the spring and summer. That's the only place I sell actual products. But, you know, I've made a lot of, and I started doing the video channel. Can't remember exactly when I started that. I think it might be 5 years ago. I'm not sure. And then I just crochet a lot, so I guess I get faster. So where are you from, Sajwa? We've got lots of people here. Oh, I'm glad you like doing it too. Yeah, it's so much fun. Hi, kid, H Kitty. You just started 2 days ago. Woohoo! That's great. Well, look on my channel because I have a lot of beginner-friendly projects that you could learn how to do. You know, like I've got loads. Like if you just want to make a hat, I've got three hat ones, I think, but one is for chunky yarn, so the hat grows very quickly. And I've got scarves and I've got dishcloths. So whatever you want. And of course, all my garments. So yeah, check out my channel and see what you think. And I'm inviting people to subscribe, please. I actually hit 20,000 on Friday. So it's going up. Yeah, this is not my dog. I'm dog sitting this dog, which is the cutest dog in the world. And that's why I'm here, dog sitting at my friend's. And welcome to crochet. Yes, Kitty, I think you'll get addicted. Watch out because you won't be able to stop. There'll be there's so many different things you can do with crochet. Show people your face, Goldie. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Yeah. Oh, I don't do diagrams. I just write the patterns out with the stitches listed, or I do the tutorials. That's great. Thank you. And please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all the likes I get and all of the new subscribers. Okay. Go have fun at your cousin's, Maria. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Oh, well, I don't know about that, Jazzy, but it's nice to be appreciated. Thank you so much. Yes, it's Goldie. She's called Goldie because she's got gold on her body. And her position that she prefers is on my lap. There, you can lay down. That's a good dog. So I just crochet over top of her. I'm here till next Monday, so got lots of time to enjoy her. And her buddy Toby. But Toby doesn't get on my lap. He's a big dog. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Yay! All new subscribers are welcome. My focus this year is really going to be on my YouTube channel, and I think coming live and talking to people is really inspiring for me to keep on with all the hard work because there's a lot involved in creating tutorials. I have never gone on and sort of done a progress report on how the garment's going that I'm doing the tutorial for. And often, like when I did the super simple sweater, I'd already made my sweater, so I had to make a second sweater, and that's what's happening with my pocket shawl. The Happy Hippie sweater tutorial I made as I was creating the sweater, but I didn't ever think to go live. I think going live makes people excited about the pattern, and it's also builds my community, which I need because I live on my own, and lots of people live on their own, so we get to know one another. I'm really impressed by what lives bring into my life and other people's lives. So it's really exciting to get going on these more. And it also inspires me to get my projects finished for the actual tutorial. I've started a pair of pink and white flared like bell-bottom leg warmers that I want to have up for Valentine's Day, but I'm being very disciplined and sticking with my pocket shawl. Bye. Bye, Jazzy. Thank you for coming. Yeah, so it's good discipline. Wow, get the hood made, and we're nearly there. Just 2 pockets, and then we have to sew the hood on and sew the pockets on, and we're done. Some people like fringes. I'm not going to put fringes on. I might show you how to do fringes if you want to do a fringe, but I like fringes, but I don't think on the pocket shawl. Because pocket shawls, when I first did my pocket shawl, I've got two designs for pocket shawls. One called the West Coast pocket shawl, and I did put fringes on that one. But often pocket shawls are called book shawls because people put books in the pockets. Oh, I've never heard of a cat unicorn. Yeah, that's what we have to do. We have to be good, right? Bye, Debbie. Thanks for being here. Catacorn. Okay, because I do make the, is it like the loaf cats, but with a horn? Oh my gosh, that would be adorable for the markets in the spring. A catacorn. People love the cats. I do big ones and little ones. There we go. Let's see who else is here. Bye, Debbie. It does, doesn't it? I can't wait to see that. Like I don't know if you can post on my community here, but it's got community. I think it's called community. And if you click on that, I think you can add a post. And if you can do that, you could add a picture of your project. It would be great to have people starting to join the community by posting on there too, just like in my Facebook group. If you don't know about my Facebook group, I have a Facebook group called Carroway Crochet Community. And if you join it, you can add all your works in progress and your newly finished projects. And we have quite a lot of beautiful people on there. Gerlinda, she's from Tennessee, and a lot of people that post regularly on there. I don't know. Gerlinda makes it over here. Stitchy Lynn is often over here. But it's a lot to be on too many different social media platforms. I'm on them all, so I know. Oh, So it's like a human body with a cat head and a unicorn horn? I'm going to finish this row and then I'm going to count again. Yes, and you know what? That would be great because I'm telling people about the community tab, but I don't know if anybody's tried and failed there or not. So if it doesn't work for you, Christine, let me know that it, maybe message me, carrowaycrochet@outlook.com, and let me know whether it's working or not. Or maybe even in a comment on one of my posts, say I tried posting in the community, but it didn't work. Because I don't know what you have to do to get it to work for everyone. It might be working, but we'll see. Anyway, I did a post in the community this morning to tell everybody that my live was happening. And Florence, who was on earlier, she noticed it. Did anybody else get the notification? If you click the bell when you subscribe, you can get the notification sent to you. Usually they, hi Gabrielle, nice to meet you. Hi Kitty. Granny squares If you're using a different types of yarn, the size of the granny square can vary. They shouldn't be too different if you're using the same hook and yarn. A 4-weight yarn. You see, a 4-weight yarn though, sometimes it's heavier than others. Are you making solid colors, or are you making changes to the color every row? Just be aware of how thick your yarn is when you're using it. Oh, thanks. You got it to post. I'm going to check it out later then. Thank you so much, Christine. Gabrielle's here saying hi to Rochelle. Yeah, this is what's just so amazing. It just makes me so happy that everybody's getting to know one another. And you can all talk to each other. Chats are great. I do have to post the pattern for my latest fingerless gloves. They were called the Fingles, I think fingerless gloves, the ones that are all stripy. And I've got the tutorial up here, but I haven't posted the pattern. It's really hard to prioritize what you do, because if you get sidetracked into the posts on the blog, then they take a lot of time, and then you don't get your crocheting done, or your lives, or your tutorials. So I'm putting my focus on my YouTube channel this year. And just really promoting my patterns that are already on my blog, because a lot of people don't even know they're there because they posted them a while ago, right? Even before my YouTube channel, so yes, please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and click on the bell so you get notifications of the lives. And I really appreciate your support. You have no idea. Don't make a lot of money on YouTube, but I want to grow it so that I can be making a bit more, because I need to landscape my garden. I built a house and it just got finished. I'm just getting the last finishing touches done on the balcony. Then I'll get my completion inspection done. And then I want to do my garden this summer. So somebody's going to build me a woodshed when I get home, and then my wood won't keep getting wet. Okay, let's see who's doing what. Yay! Thank you so much, Christine. That's great. You haven't made it yet, but you know what? It's motivating to do it, right? It makes you start thinking about it. Hi, Farhad, you're new here. You started crocheting on January 1st. Way to go. CC. Okay, I'll call you CC if I can remember. I've got so many people, I try and remember. Oh, thanks, Rochelle. No, people worked on the house. I mean, I came up with the design. It's an earthen house at the bottom. It's like cob, and then the top floor is regular timber framing. But yeah, it was really labor intensive. It's taken me over 10 years to complete it, but I have a little trailer on the property that I lived in for a while, and I also wasn't living over here when it was first started. And then I retired, and that's why I started the crochet company, to try and make a little bit of money to help me finish my house. Yes, it's a cob earthen house. I haven't been very good at keeping up my Facebook page. I do have a page called Pam's Cob House, and you can see the early stages of the building, but as I was getting towards the end, I stopped posting, and right now it is a finished house. I should probably go on there, but I just don't have the time. And so yeah, it's got lots of neat uh, features in it. You know, it's got a spiral made with apple juice jugs, and there's the ends of bottles in my shower. So it's quite different. And then the upstairs is where my yarn room is, and my studio. So I have a bedroom, a bathroom with a shower, and a tub and everything. And then a kitchen living room and my utility room downstairs. And then upstairs is my yarn room and another washroom with a shower only, and a sink, and then a storage room. And it's got a living roof, so it's kind of different, right? So let's see. I'm making a blanket, a plush, some gloves, a keychain, a book cover. That's kind of what I'm like, Cece. This is like I'm being very, very dedicated to finishing my hooded pocket shawl. But I have, like I say, I did start the leg warmers, and I have another bag that I want to make that I did have in a live where I'm trying to see if I can make a bag with just 3 squares on a circle base. So I'm hoping to get that done while I'm here. So we'll see. It's always great because it's exciting to make lots of different things. I just got a new fingerless glove tutorial up on my YouTube channel with incredibly, really textured ribbing using front post only, front post double crochet only in the whole pattern. You working on a blanket? Yeah, blankets take a long time. Good for you, CC. That's what I started doing. And then I got into, right now I only really sell patterns online. I have patterns free on my blog. You can research how to start a blog. Then that's what I did. I learned it all just by researching it. And I sell patterns on my Etsy shop, patterns on my Ravelry shop. And then I have them free on my blog, and I have my YouTube channel. So that's a lot, right, for one person to keep their head around. So be focused on what you're doing. And I learned for selling, like on Etsy and that, it's best to choose so many colors. If I looked at a lot of other people's Etsy shops that were successful sellers of products. So go and check out your Etsy shops. Go to the different sellers that are selling a lot of products, and you'll see that they probably have 4 colors or 6 colors. So you're not offering like 15 different colors, so you've got to keep all that stock in order to make those things. So I ended up going with about 5 or 6 colors when I used to sell them. But from Canada, I don't know where you are, but in Canada, for me to send out a hat with a pom-pom on was $20. I sell the hat for 35 Canadian. So I just felt like I couldn't deal with it when Etsy went free shipping. A lot of people were going free shipping and adding the shipping on to the price of their product. It just did me in. And so I just sell my products locally at my local market. And if anybody wants anything locally, but I also don't want to make the same thing over and over again. So that's how I got into designing patterns. So lots of information online, and the crochet community is amazing. They're not competitive gatekeepers in any way. They teach people openly, and we always say community over competition. That's the whole philosophy. So good luck, CC, and I hope everything works out for you. Yeah, good for you. Where are you located? Some countries the shipping isn't as much as where I'm. It's just Canada Post is very expensive to send. That's in Canada. It's cheaper to send things to the States from Canada than it is. Some of them were $26 to send a hat in Canada because it's a big country, right? Are you still here, Cece, or have you left? I'm going to count 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So this is row 20. This is my last row. Then I'm going to go and have my lunch, and the hood will be finished. Yeah, this is great. I think this is all I need to do. And then it gets folded, the hood, right? And then you sew it. And that's how you create your hood. Sew the back. I know it's hard. And I'm not willing to sell it, like, for some of the people sell it at what it's worth, but a lot of people will undercut you, right? And then people go and buy it from them. You know, granted, I haven't put up my prices for about 6 or 7 years at the market, but it's just really hard for me to do that. But when you're buying pom-poms in Canada, to get a nice, really big, fluffy one, are $10, right? So, and then the price of your yarn. And I just found that shipping, but I look on Etsy and people do buy it and pay the shipping. So if you're willing to do it. And the weirdest promotion for me, for my patterns, and I have no idea, it makes no sense whatsoever. I started a Twitter account when everything just started with everything. And I got it up. I think I got it up because I was also running a music business at the time, and I built it up with a lot of people because I was promoting a lot of music stuff. I had an art. I had like 4 different Twitter accounts because I used to do art, and I had my music, and it was just like everything. So I got I can't remember how many on Twitter I have now. It's X, but I think it's over 2,000 followers. So it's not a lot of people. And I don't ever post anything on Twitter. I sometimes repost things, but I used to be in a time when I was selling my products where I was commenting on people's stuff more and involved in it. But right now, literally, I seriously just share my listings off of my Etsy shop onto my Twitter. And when I share the listings from my Etsy shop onto my Twitter, I sell patterns. I don't understand. So I'm sharing my YouTube videos over there now to see if that makes any help with it. Yes, selling is hard. It's not an easy thing, but you look, there's a lot of people very successful. Just try and keep up with the trends. And yeah, and there's a lot of people can't crochet, you know, and there's been people wanted to buy my Happy Scrappy sweater when I shared it just the other week, but it would take me days to make a Happy Scrappy sweater, and it would cost hundreds of dollars for them to buy it. And I know they don't want to pay hundreds of dollars. So I don't sell products. People always are messaging me saying, can I buy this, when I share pictures on my Facebook page? And I just say, sorry, I only sell at my local market. I don't even do custom orders, except for people on Main Island. So my final row of the pockets, I hope the color is going to be strong enough for my pocket. Not pocket, this is a hood. Thinking about the pockets. I'm going to get them done this afternoon, and then I can sew it together. Be exciting. And I am going to start my one of my flared bell-bottom leggings, leg warmers, and I'm going to do that in my lives. I think this is fun. I quite like this idea. So good luck with what you choose to do. You don't have to sell it, you know. You can just do what you want to do. Just keep making beautiful things. You don't have to make it make you money. Things like blankets, it's very hard to get the money. I made some baby blankets, but really, people aren't going to want to pay what it would cost you in yarn and time. Unless it's a special friend or for a family member, right? Then you can give it away. All right, that's my rose, I think. This is done, I think. I think I think this is it. I think I fold it like this. I haven't fastened it off yet, so I don't want to lose my end. But I think you sew up the back like that, and then this forms the hood. So I think that's it. And then I'm sewing this part onto the actual pocket shawl. So yay, that's my hood done. 20 rows, half double crochet, and a double crochet and a half double crochet on the first. 19 rows of double crochet and a half double crochet at the beginning. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So that's exciting. Yes, I'm very excited. So I did start a pocket before I went live today. It was a half double crochet and then 3 rows of back loop only double crochet. No, 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm on row 4. So now I'm going to have to look at my pattern and see what I need to do next. But thank you so much. Yeah, I got put, and I'm just going to go back to your comment about your adult children trying to get you to sell online. I got started because I just was making so much stuff. And my friend said you should have an Etsy shop, and she told me what to do. And it was a real evolution. At first I would be selling I had listed all my crochet, and I got art paintings of mine. And it was just called My Beautiful Life, and there was no focus to it. And then I learned, okay, I really need to focus. So if I want to do crochet. And I ended up with 2 shops, but that's too much to manage. So I dropped the art shop. And now I just have Carroway Crochet, and it's only patterns. So it's all evolutionary, right? Nothing ever stays the same. Yes, I know. No, and nobody wants to pay it. It's worth it, but nobody wants to pay it because they can go, you know, and get something made in China and it's cheaper. And that's what a lot of people have to do because of their circumstances, right? It's not that they don't want to support you sometimes, it's just they can't. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have some lunch. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Thank you, and I've really enjoyed it. It's been shorter live than lately, but I'm gonna go have some lunch, and then I'm gonna start on my pockets. And I have to film that because I haven't got that part filmed yet. Have to film the end of the hood and then film the beginning of the pocket. So that's going to be this afternoon. Okay, and tomorrow maybe I'll go live and I'll show you the actual finished thing. I'll have got it all sewn together and everything, and that would be sort of super exciting. And start off with my new project, my flared bell-bottom leg warmers. Okay, thank you very much. Take care of yourselves. Happy crocheting. Be safe and be warm, okay? Nice to see you too, Dawn. Take care. Bye. Yes, that's a nice start to my day too.